Hello ladies, and welcome back to Tickle Darling. My name is Olivia, and today I decided I needed a break from wrapping for my new Tickle series. So I am going with a fun gray and white look. I've got my Cranberry, and I've got on my Cloud 9 Shaper. I did end up taking out about this much stuffing from the poof in the back. It was just too much. Taking it out, wonderful. This fits so much better now that that's out of there. The large portion is in the front today. I'm not doing the styling that would benefit from having all the volume on the top of my head. So I put it on. You can see the volumes in the back. I'm going to be doing a veil type wrap for today. So I'm starting out by putting on my scarf. It's slightly, let's say it's slightly off center, with the long end. I'm going to put the long end will end up over my left shoulder and the short end over my right. Putting it on at an angle. I will need to cheat the back a bit because it's too wide and I don't want it to bunch up when I'm tying my knot. Okay. So I'm going to, I typically have my knot so that the short end comes out on the bottom. I'm going to do it opposite this time so that this long tail ends up coming out on the bottom here. It will just make for a prettier beginning to the veil. So it's going to take me a second to figure this one out. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to spin around. And like so. So you see the long tail is on the back, on the bottom, and this one comes out on the top. Okay. Now I wanted to keep this great detailing next to my face, but I do not like the seam. So I'm just going to roll that under. It's easier for me to do when it's already on my head, when I want to keep most of this showing. Okay. All right, so we can continue folding that underneath just for consistency. And to move it back just a little bit. It doesn't have to be at a dramatic angle for this because this is going to be covered up. You're not going to see it so much. Now, I'm not going to use this tail for tying around and making any kind of knot on the side. So for this, I'm just going to, I'm not even going to pleat it. I'm just going to open it up so that it doesn't add any bulk. And I'm just going to bring it up and let this piece hang down. Now, I'm going to put a pin up here, make this lay flat. I'm taking the corner and folding it forward a little bit. I'm going to put a pin in it just to keep it. You don't have to, but I find that I'm going to be doing a lot of running about today, so I'm just going to make sure that this does not fall off. Okay. So, I'll show you the back. Since this won't be seen, it doesn't matter what side shows, the silver side, the dark gray side. Now for this, I've opened up my scarf, and I want to continue having this big front pattern next to my face. So let's get you around here properly. Okay, so I want to continue having that. Again, I will end up folding under the seam, so bringing it a little in front of the shaper is okay. Now if it'll fold easily, I'm going to try to fold it All right, so I've gotten to this point, and I have my veil over my shoulder. This is going to end up in the back. So I've got this here. I'm going to grab a couple of pieces, a couple of pleats, a few, 3. And then I'm going to place a pin. Now the one I'm using for this does not have a yellow head. Most of them that I use have yellow heads because I can see them pretty much on any scarf except for the yellow. I'm going to use one with a white pearl head just in case the brooch does not cover it up. I don't want it to be seen and to look odd. Okay, so now I can fling this behind me. It's fine. And then I'm going to use this pin and put it in. Okay. I'm thinking I might change the angle that one is going at. I like it at the diagonal. I think that would be the prettiest. That's pretty, right like that. Now I get closer. You can see the detailing. And then I have these great earrings. I'm going to wear these. They're little jewels. I didn't make the earrings out of the beads that match my necklace. I haven't made those yet. They're on the list of things to do. I just have a lot of things on my list, the creative list. So these will work until I get the matching. Okay. And there you have it. This is today's one scarf veil look. I'm going to spin around so you can see the back. I hope you ladies have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in the next one.